So for young people watching, or even just people in their 30s, 40s saying, oh my gosh, Kiki, I plan on launching my own business. What tips or what advice will you give to them?
First of all, you know me, to see how I am. I'm a Christian. I'm a believer. So first of all, I always say you have to make sure that what you're trying to do is your purpose. You understand? Because that way it becomes very seamless. Look at you, Tosin. See how you're such a high flyer in finance. I feel like when did you know? It's like, when did you know you were going to go into? You knew, okay, I'm a numbers person. I want to, so that's how it has been for me. Just make sure, first thing is make sure that what you want to do aligns with your purpose. So that way, even when the chips are down, because it's something that you're meant to, something you're called to do, something you're passionate about, you would still continue to forge ahead. Because there were times that it looked like, is this the end of it? But because it's something that I'm passionate about, I knew that I had to continue to forge ahead. But if it was any other thing, something I did not enjoy, something I did not love, maybe I would have quit. You understand? So the first thing will be to make sure that you're working in your purpose.
Yes.
Secondly, you have to be disciplined.
Yes.
You have to be. You cannot afford to not be. And if you cannot do your financing yourself, get someone. For me, like one of the biggest or the best decisions I made was bringing my sister to partner with me.
Yes.
My sister, she's a fantastic business analyst. So she knows how to map, draw up your business plan. So while I was there doing everything, she was doing the back end work. So that also brings me to collaboration. You cannot do everything by yourself. You collaborate, you delegate, use your resources, use your friends. My very first set of models were my friends.
Wow.
The photographer was my friend.
Wow.
So they modeled for me for free.
Wow.
You understand? So just tap into as much as you can. A lot of times, even with my mentees, I see that people struggle so much because you're trying to do everything by yourself. It just will not work out. Or you'll be burned out all the time. So as much as you can, try to collaborate. I do that a lot. I try to do that, with my friends and and then try to tap into your resources, the resources around you. Don't wait until you can afford to pay this big influencer. Don't wait until you can afford to I don't even know, shoot in one. If you have a friend whose house looks nice, or a friend who owns a restaurant or something, just go there, ask, please, can we shoot here? Can you do this for me? And you just never know. If you close your mouth, you know what they say, close mouth, say close mouth. If you don't, exactly, close mouth don't get fed. So as much as you can, try to collaborate, try to delegate, just try and tap into as much. Don't say, I don't like asking for things. You will just be stuck. You understand? Ask. The worst thing anybody will say to you is no. I got a lot of no's, but it did not stop me.
It didn't stop.
You understand? Yeah. So those are